We talked a lot about the moon on this channel, from the lunar nodes in relation to past life karma to the black point of the moon in relation to the dark goddess. We even talked about several different goddesses of the moon and how they're all interconnected, especially in shaping our collective understanding of feminine energy. But I have yet to reveal to you how to harness the power of the moon cycles from the new moon to the full moon in order to maximize your energy. This video will teach you about the significance of the moon cycles so that you can better align with higher spiritual energy and even work to heal your emotional centers. Due to the moon being so closely related to the body of Earth in its approximation, as well as with the Earth's tides and terrestrial happenings, the significance of its capability to enhance the many facets of your experience must become realized. The human body is intrinsically linked to the moon as well, and is greatly affected by her many phases. By the light of our moon, energy levels can vary greatly in just a matter of days. When the moon's light wanes, so too will this affect your energy levels. However, when the moon's light slowly begins to brighten, there's a capability now to experience a boost of energy, which you can maximize for your greatest benefit. Today we're going to go over 5 phases of the moon: the new moon, waxing quarter, the full moon, last quarter moon, and finally ending with the waning crescent, which completes the full cycle of the moon phases. Remember that the placement of the moon varies greatly as it transits the 12 zodiac signs of the heavens, Aries through Pisces. Therefore, the strengths of the various qualities will vary depending on where the moon falls or rises in a particular sign. The new moon. During the phase of the new moon, you can expect an emphasis placed on the internal world. Now is the time to go within, to invite in stillness, contemplation, patience, and allowance. Meditation could be very valuable during this time due to the earth now being cast in a shadow. This is an opportune time to do shadow work, to complete the chakra work journal prompts on the website, to seek outside guidance, ask for second opinions, and gain new perspectives and ways of understanding. As the moon is cast in shadow, so too may our own subconscious mind be limited or blocked off from us. There are things that you perhaps may not see, could look over, or miss out on an opportunity that slips through your fingers due to there being a lack of external awareness. Mediumship and communication with the spiritual realms is now heightened. Doing any healing work surrounding your ancestral lineage and purging from within old cycles, habits, patterns of being. The new moon is famed for being a symbol of new beginnings. This is a time for a fresh new start, a clean slate as we enter a new cycle of the lunar phases. From personal experience, I can speak confidently in saying that intentions set during the new moon will yield incredibly strong results due to the strength of that foundation being there and the growth that you are so willingly able to partake in as your intentions grow throughout the month and in the months to come, potentially even years. However, good things come to those who wait. Again, patience is emphasized. There's an added need to remain in that faithful presence that things will work out for your highest good in the best way possible, and that you will overcome any unforeseen misfortune that could potentially come your way, and step into your most healed version, the waxing quarter. This lunar phase is inviting the presence of a stronger capability to move forward. During the waxing quarter, there is a capability now to take action steps toward your goals, your visions, and ideas. It is hard to move in the dark. However, now that the energy of the sun is illuminating our desires, there is an experience now of growth. Taking small action steps is recommended. The ability to transmute the darkness into light is available. Turning our pain into power is a way that we can maximize the energetic potential of the waxing moon, as well as using any lessons learned from the new moon until now. About a week has passed, and in this time we have been experiencing truth coming to light and manifestations slowly coming into form. What you are learning during this time is allowing you to evolve, to harness the full capacity of your power, the full moon. Now that the full moon is experiencing the fullness of its expression, it's time to go full steam ahead and move forward. There is a motivating force. The ability to access new insights is now at your fingertips, as the full moon tends to bring revelation. Long-awaited answers to questions can now be revealed, and the culmination of intentions set throughout the month, or even from months or years prior, may now come to pass, depending on the size of your intention setting, how deeply you believe in your manifestation, etc. When we are working with the moon, there is an emphasis placed on your ability to accept that things will move in divine time. This is a slow moving process, and it is through this process that you will gain the deepest healing and greatest sense of accomplishment over your personal growth. During the full moon phase, you can expect to experience perhaps even emotional upheaval or a sense of release, being that the moon rules over the human body as well. There may be uncontrollable shifts. Be careful with your words and the ways in which you may come across to others, as we are feeling a heightened sensitivity as well. For those empaths out there, you spiritual beings who can sense energies, you may benefit greatly from perhaps carrying protection crystals or setting intentions for protection over your energy as you are feeling a lot. You may even feel other people's energies more during this time. There's also a great passionate energetic force over the full moon that is moving through us, and even an increased level of desirability. So that's fun. Intentions set during the full moon, I can tell you, have incredible power as well. However, rather than there being such a strong emphasis on the internal journey and process, there is a greater understanding of the external, how you present yourself to the world and in your relational connections. Now is the time to open yourself to receive the bounty that you have manifested for yourself. Any connection made to water as well will only work to your benefit. Perhaps creating a ritual around the full moon for healing, or perhaps even doing some journaling around reflection. What is it that you are proud to have accomplished over the past couple of weeks or month or 6 months from when the new moon was in the sign that the full moon is in currently. So for instance, if there was a new moon in Leo 6 months prior, during the full moon in Leo is when you can expect a full completion in a sense. The last quarter moon. This is a good time to weigh the options. It's normal as well to maybe even feel indecisive. However, in order to maximize the energy of this current moon phase and harness its full power, I would advise you to only hold on to what it is in your life that for the amount of energy that you give to it, and let go of what no longer does. A reciprocation is needed during this time for you to find comfort. This is a really great time to seek out that added sense of security, as we have just reaped a great amount of reward for our efforts. Now is the time to allow yourself to bask, in a sense, in the bounty that you have created for yourself. So any way that you can maximize your sense of security is recommended. Making that comfort meal, snuggling in your most comfortable blanket, and giving yourself the time to find that added sense of relaxation is necessary, as the energy of the moon is now waning. So too are our energy levels. During the last quarter moon phase, there's also a heightened level of creativity that is being sparked within you. And we are now moving into a more intuitive space within our mind and our emotional world, along with this feeling of connection to that which cannot be explained and the realms beyond, which are working to channel through us. There's also the added level of stability to execute your visions, as there is also a sense of balance that is being expressed through this lunar phase. The waning crescent, or balsamic moon. This is the moon's dreamiest placement. The waning crescent is a really great time for visualization. It is also very important for you to pay close attention to your dreams and the signs that you receive. There could be more synchronicity than usual. It is very possible for you to be experiencing languid moods, especially within the physical body. This is a really great time to prioritize rest, especially because the universe is looking to communicate with you. This happens in that in-between space, right? Between reality and the illusory. It's possible that you could feel somewhat out of touch from reality. A greater lucidity is happening during the waning crescent moon. I would encourage you to allow your feelings to rise and fall within you as they will, and to focus on being present throughout this phase, as you could blink and suddenly be in a completely new place, surrounded by different people and on a completely different dimension of experience. The new moon is allowing you to invite in possibility. I hope that this video inspires you to continue to connect with the lunar energies, the moon phases, and the cycles of which she embodies and encompasses and moves through as you move through life. The potential to harness the energy of the moon is available for you at any given moment on any given day. Now you have a complete understanding of the phases of the moon and know how best to maximize the boosts of energy that are made available to you. Do you have any exciting experiences working with the moon? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and of course, check out the other videos about the moon in the description if you haven't yet seen them. There's so much incredible information in relation to the astrology of this celestial body, and offers up another way for you light workers and high vibrational beings out there to connect to higher awareness and spiritual energy. If you are looking for ways to heighten your manifestation, there are also plenty of videos on my channel about that. Until we speak again, mwah!